Hello, my friends. God's peace be with you today. I want to take a minute and just share a few things in ministry here around Martin Luther Chapel and coming up in the next few weeks. Thinking about, I'm going to start with the gospel lesson for this coming Sunday. It talks a lot about Jesus' family. First, his mother and brothers come to gather him up because they think he's lost his mind. And then later in our lesson, Jesus talks about those who really are his mother and sisters and brothers. And he says, whoever does the will of God is my brother and sister and mother. And I don't think he says that to downplay the role of our biological or adoptive families. I think he does that to remind us that the connection that we have through faith brings us together in a way that even biology can't. What's wonderful about the church is we have this gathering of people that are wildly different occupations, different interests, different views on politics and ice cream flavors and all kinds of things. And yet what unites us is our shared and common faith in Christ and our desire to love God and love the world. So we think about that as we gather each Sunday as God's family in this place, as we gather around a table as God's family to eat. Speaking of that, I wanted to talk just a few things about what's going on in our family this week. There's a lot going on this Sunday in particularly. During worship, we're going to, in the morning service, the 9:30 service, we're going to recognize and congratulate this year's high school graduates. We have several in the congregation who are graduating, perhaps already have or will very soon have their graduation from high school. So we'll recognize them, perhaps hear from some of them what their plans are, and then remember them in our prayers as they take their next step in life. Following our worship this Sunday morning, we're going to have our monthly congregational brunch. So please come and welcome. You're welcome to come and stay for that as well. Breakfast casseroles are going to be provided, and we invite you to bring a side dish or something else to share for the family meal that we have following our morning worship service. Now, during that meal, we're going to continue our ministry planning conversations. Following up on the survey that we took a couple of months ago and the recent small group meetings, we're going to start to prioritize some of the ideas that we've been floating around, some of the thoughts about ministry focuses that we have here. We need to focus on, what are the one or two priorities that we need to focus on over the coming year? We'll do lots of things in ministry. We always have lots of things going on, but where do we need to intentionally focus and improve in ministry? So there'll be conversations about that informally around tables, but then with some work for you to do on paper as we try to narrow down those things that we want to focus on for the coming year. So I would encourage you to come and be part of that conversation as well, even as you share a meal with the rest of the church family today, this Sunday. The other thing during that meal, going back to high school youth, we'll take a few minutes, and if they're high school youth or parents, I'd like to talk to them about our national youth gathering. It happens a year from now, but we need to start planning now if we'd like to send a group to the national youth gathering next summer in July down in New Orleans. Happens every 3 years. I've been able to go to 8 of these gatherings, and they are fantastic events. It's designed for students, basically 9th through 12th grade. So students who will be entering 9th grade in the fall of 2025, or the high school graduating class of 2025. Anyone that fits in within that category this is who it's designed for. And we're not asking for a commitment at this meeting on Sunday. I just want to share some information so parents and students can get an idea of what's going on and how we might do this. I'm especially excited about this because there's the potential. I've been talking with the pastors both of Ascension here in East Lansing and St. Luke Lutheran, Meridian Campus and Christ Campus. And we might be able to work together to have a larger group together from all 3 congregations going down to this gathering next summer. So I've got to work out details, but I'm excited about that. Lots of things happening in our church family this week. As we encourage each other, as we celebrate the faith that we share, as we celebrate the unity that we have in Christ. I look forward to seeing you 9:30 a.m., 7 p.m., remembering our graduates in both services, hopefully some in person in the 9:30 service, following brunch after the morning service, and then talking about this youth gathering next summer. If you have questions or comments, reach out. I look forward to seeing you soon. God be with you.